So in this video, I want to plot the graph of 2x take away 3y equals 6. Now, in the previous video, I discussed that there was a way of you rearranging the equation first, and you could do that here. There's a couple of different ways to do it. One way would be to subtract 2x from both sides. So you'd stick with the minus 3y, but you then have 6 take away 2x. And then we need to divide through by minus 3. So y would be equal to 6 divided by minus 3 would be minus 2. And then minus 2 divided by minus 3 would be 2/3. So plus 2/3 x. And that would be the equation of my line. And then I could substitute my x values into this. It's not particularly nice to do that because we've got to deal with all the fractions. So is there another way of doing it? Well, in the previous video, I kept with this and substituted the points in first and then rearranged. So I'm going to do that again. So first case, we've got two lots of minus 1. So minus 2, we've got take away 3 is equal to 6. So if we add the 2 to both sides, we'll get minus 3y is equal to 8. And then divide both sides by minus 3, so minus 8/3. And so that's minus 8/3 there. So that's our first one. Now, when x is 0, we'll have two lots of 0. So minus 3y is equal to 6. Divide both sides by minus 3, and we get minus 2. So minus 2 is our value there. Now, when x is 1, two lots of 1 is 2. Take the 2 from both sides, then divide both sides by minus 3, so minus 4/3. When x is 2, we'll have two lots of 2, which is 4. Subtract the 4 from both sides, so 6 take away 4 is 2. And then divide both sides by minus 3, so minus 2/3. When x is 3, two lots of 3 is 6. Subtract 6 from both sides, we'll have 0. Then divide both sides by minus 3, so y is 0. And then when x is 4, two lots of 4 is 8. Subtract 8 from both sides, so minus 2. Divide both sides by minus 3, so minus 2 divided by minus 3 is 2/3. Okay, so now we can plot our points. So minus 1 minus 8/3. So minus 8/3 is minus 2 and 2/3. So somewhere around about there, I reckon. Then we have 0 minus 2. Then we have 1 minus 4/3. So minus 4/3 is minus 1 1/3, so it's roughly around about there. Then 2 minus 2/3, so 2 minus 2/3 is somewhere around about there. Then 3 0. And then 4 2/3, so somewhere around about there, I reckon. Right, then we can draw a line. Now I know it definitely goes through those 2 points, so I'll draw it through those 2 and then amend. Whoa, my line went a bit wobbly there, didn't it? It's not too bad. Okay. Okay. There we go. And so that is my graph of 2x take away 3y equals 6. Now, if we rearrange that again, just so we can see what it looks like in the y equals mx plus c form. So if I subtract 2x from both sides, and then divide through by minus 3, y is equal to minus 2 plus 2/3 x. So it has a y-intercept of -2, and for every 1 log it's going up 2/3. Okay, so the gradient is 2/3 there, and so it seems reasonable.